In the 24th century, year 2387, the quiet of alien sector Z94 was shattered when a massive warship appeared out of nowhere. Its dark, jagged hull reflecting starlight and blocking out entire star clusters. Sensors across the sector immediately detected the anomaly. Alarms rang in monitoring stations on every nearby planet, including Rithora, a blue-green world with sprawling oceans and vast deserts. The warship moved slowly, but with purpose, sending waves of fear through alien observers. No signal or identification came from it. It was completely silent and imposing. The Galactic Council and all nearby sectors were thrown into confusion, while humans on Earth and aboard their fleet watched closely. The flagship USS Horizon, captained by the experienced Elena Drake, was already mobilizing. Captain Drake stood on the bridge, her eyes scanning every display, analyzing the energy signatures, the size of the warship, and the unknown propulsion system. It was unlike anything the human scientists or military officers had ever seen. Her crew held their breaths, knowing that one wrong move could ignite a conflict. Humans deployed drones immediately, sending them closer to the warship to gather data. The drones moved carefully, scanning for weapons, shields, and any signs of life. Every second felt stretched. Tension spread through the fleet. The unknown ship emitted a low hum, resonating through space and setting off strange pulses in the energy field. Crew members exchanged nervous glances, whispering theories about the warship's origin. Some believed it belonged to the ancient Zelthar Empire, a civilization thought extinct for centuries. Others speculated it was a completely new species entering the galaxy for the first time. The mystery kept everyone on edge, even as humans calculated their strategies. Distant alien civilizations in sectors Q12, L55, and N78 monitored the event, sending reports back to their leaders. The warship's presence had already become the most important event of the century. On board the USS Horizon, sensors detected that the ship had immense firepower and a highly advanced shield system. The crew began running simulations to predict how it might react. Captain Drake ordered the fleet to maintain distance while remaining ready to defend. She knew that showing restraint could be as important as showing strength. Behind her, officers communicated with other human ships, including USS Vanguard under Captain Rajan Kaur and USS Titan under Captain Maya Lorne. Coordination had to be perfect. Every ship had a specific role. From reconnaissance to defense, the unknown warship began moving slowly toward the inner planets, its course measured and deliberate, sending a clear message that it was watching. Humans interpreted its movements as testing behavior. The fleet responded cautiously, activating energy shields, readying laser arrays, and preparing small interceptor drones to defend against any sudden attack. Sensors picked up strange energy fluctuations around the warship, as if it was scanning or reading the fleet. Every crew member felt the weight of the unknown pressing down on them. The warship seemed almost alive, moving with intelligence, its silent presence a threat without firing a single shot. Scientists aboard the Horizon marveled at the design. Unlike any human or alien ship, massive spires jutted out like claws. Energy conduits ran along the hull, pulsing with a strange blue light. Every detail suggested unmatched engineering and centuries of lost technology. On Earth, military command monitored the events. Analyzing every transmission from the fleet, leaders understood the stakes. A wrong calculation could spark a war that might engulf multiple star systems. Across alien sector Z94, whispers spread among alien leaders about the humans' fleet and their calm yet precise response. They noted that despite the fear, humanity had reacted with strategy, discipline, and intelligence. A distant voice reported that the warship might be testing humans, probing their strength. The idea sent chills through every observer. Back on the USS Horizon, Captain Drake made a crucial decision. She ordered the fleet to hold position, continue scanning, and prepare communications. The humans would not strike first, but they would not hesitate to defend themselves. Every crew member knew this moment could define humanity's place in the galaxy. The massive warship loomed closer, silent but imposing, while the fleet braced for the unknown. The galaxy watched in awe, fear, and anticipation, knowing that the sudden arrival of this unknown ship marked the beginning of an event that could change everything. Humans and aliens alike realized that the story of this warship would be told for generations, as its shadow stretched across the stars. News of the massive unknown warship spread across the galaxy like wildfire, reaching alien sectors Q-12, L-55, and N-78. Alarms blared on monitoring stations as every civilization tried to make sense of the sudden appearance. In the Galactic Council, leaders debated frantically. Some called for immediate action, others urged caution. The mysterious ship's size, unknown technology, and silence worried everyone. Diplomats from the Orvian Confederacy and Celtrax Federation sent urgent messages, warning about the potential danger, while humanity remained calm. Aboard the USS Horizon, Captain Elena Drake analyzed the latest sensor data. Energy readings suggested the warship was heavily armed. But the human fleet had prepared for any scenario. She gave precise orders to USS Vanguard, captained by Ron Kor, and USS Titan, led by Captain Maya Lorne, ensuring that reconnaissance drones flew ahead to gather intelligence without risking the main fleet across the sectors. Alien observers tried to decipher the humans' reaction. They were impressed by the speed, precision, and coordination. Humans did not panic. They calculated every move and positioned their ships to defend while maintaining maximum distance. The warship continued hovering near planet Rithora, its massive hull casting shadows over cities and forests. Energy pulses from its shields interfered with local satellites, creating chaos in communications. On the USS Horizon, scientists worked tirelessly to understand its propulsion system, noting strange energy fluctuations and a type of warp drive unlike anything cataloged. They speculated the ship was centuries ahead of any known technology. Even the oldest alien empires were cautious. Humans deployed specialized scanners to map the ship's structure. Every bridge officer contributed data to ensure that no mistake was made. The Galactic Council began to debate the humans' approach, noting that Earth had not attacked, yet displayed readiness and strategic intelligence across planet Zerathia. Media reports described the human fleet as calm, composed, and precise. Alien populations were both fearful and amazed. Whispers spread that humans might be the most disciplined military force in the galaxy. On the USS Vanguard, Captain Rajan Kaur guided drones close enough to scan weapon systems without provoking them. The crew held their breath with every maneuver. Any misstep could trigger the unknown warship's retaliation. On USS Titan, Captain Maya Lorne monitored energy pulses, coordinating with Horizon and Vanguard to predict patterns. The three human ships worked as one, each anticipating the other's moves. The warship seemed to study them, changing course slightly. As if testing humanity's fleet, scientists aboard Horizon noted that the ship's structure had sections that could generate immense gravitational fields, potentially weaponized. The tension in space was palpable. Even distant sectors like Morlock 5 and Zendara reported that humans were handling the crisis with unmatched calm. Across alien sector Z94, alien commanders discussed whether the humans were bluffing or truly capable of countering the mysterious ship. Some suggested negotiating, others feared an escalation. On Earth, military analysts updated the president in real time, showing simulations of potential scenarios. Humanity had a plan for every possible move. The human strategy was simple but effective. Observe, prepare, and respond. Not attack first, yet show overwhelming strength if provoked. Reconnaissance drones captured images of the warship's hull, revealing intricate alien designs and strange glowing conduits. Engineers aboard Horizon studied the patterns, theorizing about alien engineering principles lost to time. Captain Drake kept the crew focused, knowing the fleet's unity and patience were their greatest advantages. Alien observers noted that the humans did not panic under pressure. They coordinated flawlessly, every movement measured and deliberate. Across sectors, Q-12 and N-78, transmissions of human discipline and calm spread rapidly, inspiring awe and fear in equal measure. Some alien historians speculated that the humans were evolving faster than any species had in galactic history. On the Horizon, officers ran simulations predicting the warship's next move, mapping potential attack vectors and shield weaknesses. Humans were ready for any outcome. The unknown warship made no aggressive moves, yet its silent presence dominated the sector. Tension built as everyone waited to see who would act first. The Galactic Council acknowledged that humanity had passed an initial test, showing intelligence, restraint, and strategic thinking. Whispers among alien diplomats suggested that Earth's fleet was not only ready for battle, but capable of unmatched coordination. The humans continued to observe, analyze, and defend, proving that calm, preparation, and precision could be more powerful than aggression. The galaxy held its breath as the mysterious warship hovered near planet Rithora. The humans' calm dominance had turned fear into respect, setting the stage for the next encounter between the unknown ship and humanity's fleet. Every moment was critical, and the galaxy watched as Earth quietly demonstrated that they were ready for anything. The United Earth Command ordered a fleet of 6 human ships to move closer to the unknown warship near planet Rithora, each ship carefully positioned to cover different angles. The flagship USS Horizon, captained by Elena Drake, led the formation, with USS Vanguard under Captain Rajan Kaur, USS Titan led by Captain Maya Lorne, USS Resolute under Commander Victor Hale, USS Sentinel under Captain Aisha Khan, and USS Guardian under Captain Leo Strickland, forming a defensive perimeter. Every captain received detailed instructions to maintain perfect coordination. The fleet moved with precision, scanning the dark expanse of space for any sign of movement from the massive warship. Its hull remained silent, mysterious and foreboding. Sensors detected faint energy pulses traveling along the ship's surface, signals that no one could fully decode. The human fleet responded cautiously but confidently. Drones launched from each vessel flew ahead to map its structure, detecting weapons placements, shield generators, and propulsion systems. Officers on USS Horizon analyzed the data in real time. The warship was unlike any known technology. Its size alone was intimidating. Yet humanity's fleet showed no panic. Captain Drake reminded the crew that patience and strategy were as important as firepower. Across the fleet, communications were constant. Every captain reported observations, maneuvered ships into optimal positions, and prepared contingency plans for potential attacks. The unknown warship seemed to observe them, adjusting its course slightly, as if testing their response. The humans maintained strict discipline. Energy shields were activated, laser arrays prepared, and interceptor drones readied to defend against sudden strikes. On board USS Vanguard, Captain Rajan Kaur guided his drones with delicate precision, recording every detail about the alien vessel's surface and weapon systems. The information was immediately shared with the Horizon and Titan, ensuring the entire fleet had synchronized knowledge. The human fleet moved like a single organism, every decision calculated, every movement intentional. The warship emitted low-frequency hums, strange vibrations that interacted with the human ship's shields, making the officers aware of the alien technology's immense power. Scientists aboard Horizon noted that the warship's propulsion seemed partially artificial, combining gravity manipulation and advanced warp fields, something humans had theorized but never fully developed. Across alien sector Z94, alien species watched the humans' fleet with growing curiosity and respect. Reports came in from sectors Q12 and N78, noting that humanity had responded to the unknown threat with unmatched calm. The galaxy began to see that Earth's fleet was not only strong, but capable of tactical brilliance. The humans continued scanning the warship, sending hundreds of drones in coordinated swarms, each capturing structural data, energy readings, and potential vulnerabilities. The warship made no aggressive moves, yet its sheer presence was a constant test. The captains communicated silently, predicting the warship's next maneuver and adjusting formations accordingly. On USS Titan, Captain Maya Lorne coordinated with Horizon and Resolute, mapping predicted paths and possible attacks. The fleet maintained a defensive formation that was flexible, ready to respond instantly to any aggression. Tension grew as the humans approached closer to planet Rithora, careful not to violate local or interstellar protocols, yet determined to assert their readiness. Aboard Horizon, Captain Drake reminded her officers and crew that they were not just defending themselves, but representing humanity's intelligence, strategy, and discipline to the galaxy. Officers studied the warship's energy patterns, noting unusual fluctuations, hypothesizing about potential weapon power levels and shield capacities. Every prediction tested their fleet's coordination. Drones continued transmitting live images, showing spires and strange glowing conduits across the alien ship's hull. Distant alien observers whispered about the humans' calm precision, some admiring their restraint, others questioning if they could withstand an actual attack. The human fleet adjusted their positions subtly, ensuring overlapping coverage and minimizing blind spots. Every captain understood that any single mistake could lead to disaster. Humanity's approach was a perfect balance of caution, strategy, and quiet strength. The warship seemed to recognize this, moving slowly but deliberately, testing human patience and tactics. On Earth, military analysts tracked every maneuver, recording the humans' approach as a model of flawless coordination and calm. The fleet maintained position near Rithora, prepared to respond to any challenge. The unknown warship loomed in space, silent and imposing. But the human fleet's steady movements, coordinated drones, and constant vigilance showed the galaxy that Earth was ready, disciplined, and capable of unmatched strategic brilliance. The stage was set for the next move, and the galaxy watched in awe as humanity demonstrated that it could face the unknown without fear, respond with intelligence, and maintain control of the situation. Humanity decided it was time to attempt first contact with the massive unknown warship near planet Rithora. The USS Horizon, captained by Elena Drake, prepared a communication signal designed to be neutral but firm. Every officer on the bridge focused intensely. The message asked the warship to identify itself and state its purpose. The transmission was sent in multiple frequencies to cover all possible alien communication methods. Hours passed without a response. Tension built aboard the fleet. The warship remained completely silent, its massive hull casting a shadow over Rithora's atmosphere. Energy readings showed that its weapons were active, shield generators humming at full capacity. The human fleet immediately adjusted its defensive formations. USS Vanguard under Captain Rajan Kaur moved closer to assist with scanning, while USS Titan, led by Captain Maya Lorne, prepared countermeasures to intercept any potential projectiles. The unknown warship emitted strange pulses in space, low-frequency vibrations that interfered with sensors and communications. Scientists aboard Horizon recorded every signal, trying to decode its patterns. The bridge crew watched as the warship slowly rotated. Each movement deliberate, almost intelligent, it seemed to study the humans, testing their reactions. Officers whispered theories about what the ship might be, some believing it belonged to the ancient Zelthar Empire, thought long extinct, while others suggested it could be an entirely new species entering the galaxy for the first time. The silence of the warship created a tense atmosphere that stretched across alien sectors Z-94, Q-12, and N-78. Distant observers could sense the growing pressure. On Horizon, Captain Drake ordered drones to move in closer, still careful not to provoke the ship. The drones sent back high-resolution scans, revealing the ship's weapons arrays, energy conduits, and massive shield generators. Scientists and military officers compared the data to every known technology, yet the warship remained completely unique. Humans realized that any aggressive move could spark a war before they had all the information. Aboard Vanguard, Captain Kaur coordinated with Titan and Resolute, sharing live data and analyzing patterns in the warship's energy signatures. It was clear that the ship's systems were active, but not yet attacking. A subtle game of observation and prediction had begun. The warship pulsed slowly, emitting brief bursts of energy that disrupted the fleet's sensors. The humans quickly adjusted shields and recalibrated scanners. On USS Titan, Captain Maya Lorne noted that the warship's movements were too precise to be random. It seemed to respond to the humans' actions, perhaps testing their fleet's coordination and patience. Back on Horizon, Captain Drake reminded her crew to remain calm and focused, emphasizing that humanity's strength was not only in firepower, but in discipline, intelligence, and strategic thinking. The unknown warship shifted its orientation, its massive spires and glowing conduits reflecting starlight in strange patterns. The bridge crew watched in awe as the structure seemed almost alive. Commander Victor Hale on USS Resolute observed energy fluctuations around the alien vessel, noting that some could be weapons in standby mode, others possibly defensive fields. The humans prepared countermeasures for both. The Galactic Council and alien sectors observed from afar, noting that humans had approached a potentially deadly alien warship without aggression, showing restraint yet readiness. Rumors spread that Earth's fleet could be the most disciplined and advanced military force in the galaxy. The warship remained silent, but its presence created a constant test of patience. Drones continued scanning, capturing images of complex alien design that suggested centuries of lost engineering. Each captain adjusted their tactics, predicting possible reactions. Every movement from humans was calculated and deliberate. The warship rotated slightly, there perhaps recognizing that the humans were not a simple threat, but intelligent and coordinated opponents. Aboard Horizon, Captain Drake prepared a backup message, a firmer version in case the ship attacked. Yet she emphasized restraint to her officers. The fleet's formation remained defensive, yet flexible, ready to respond instantly to aggression. Across Rithora, sensors detected the energy readings from the warship. Planets and space stations in nearby sectors felt the hum of its power. Whispers spread among alien civilizations, some admiring human restraint, others worried about Earth's growing influence. Humans continued scanning, analyzing, and preparing for every possible outcome. The unknown warship's silence was a challenge, but the human fleet held its ground, demonstrating that they could face the unknown with intelligence, courage, and unmatched discipline. Every officer understood that this encounter could define humanity's reputation across the galaxy. The tension between observation, communication, and preparedness built an invisible battlefield in space. The mysterious warship hovered near Rithora, testing humans, and humanity's fleet stood ready to prove that they could meet any challenge. The galaxy watched as patience, strategy, and calm strength became humanity's most powerful weapons. Suddenly, the unknown warship fired a warning shot at a small asteroid near planet Rithora. The projectile moved with incredible speed and energy, threatening to shatter the asteroid into fragments that could endanger nearby satellites and even the human fleet. The USS Horizon, captained by Elena Drake, immediately activated its defense grids. Energy shields flared as the first projectile struck, dissipating harmlessly in a burst of light. The crew held their breath as a second shot followed almost instantly. The humans responded with calm precision. USS Vanguard, under Captain Rajan Kaur, deployed interceptor drones that intercepted the projectile mid-flight, neutralizing the threat before it reached the fleet. USS Titan, led by Captain Maya Lorne, simultaneously adjusted their shields and weapon arrays to cover the entire perimeter. The unknown warship's test had begun, and humanity responded flawlessly. The bridge crew on Horizon watched as sensors recorded the alien projectiles, noting their speed, mass, and energy composition. Engineers analyzed the data in real time, calculating the best possible countermeasures. Across the fleet, coordination was perfect. Every captain knew their role. Every movement had a purpose. Humans demonstrated that they could protect themselves without striking first. Distant alien observers from sectors Q-12 and N-78 monitored the event in awe. Reports spread quickly that the humans were capable of neutralizing deadly attacks instantly. The unknown warship fired a third shot, this time with a more complex trajectory, attempting to bypass the human defenses. Horizon sensors detected it early, and a swarm of drones intercepted it, breaking it apart into harmless fragments. The crew felt a surge of confidence. Knowing that their training and technology had passed the first real test, scientists aboard Horizon recorded the unusual energy patterns from the warship, noting that its weapons were highly advanced, using forms of propulsion and energy that human engineers had never encountered before. Despite this, humans' countermeasures worked flawlessly. The alien ship seemed to adjust its tactics, firing intermittently, sometimes testing shields, sometimes measuring reaction time. Every pulse and projectile was recorded, analyzed, and used to update the fleet's defense algorithms instantly. The humans' calm, precise responses demonstrated a level of tactical brilliance that astonished alien observers. The Zelthar Empire historians, monitoring remotely, whispered that Earth's fleet might be the most disciplined force in known space. Aboard Vanguard, Captain Kaur coordinated with Horizon and Titan, ensuring that no projectile reached the fleet, while drones captured detailed scans of the alien ship's weapons and hull. The humans adapted quickly to every new firing pattern, showing flexibility, intelligence, and patience. The unknown warship began pulsing energy around its shields, perhaps testing the humans' limits. Yet the fleet adjusted instantly, balancing shield strength, energy consumption, and drone deployment. Every captain communicated silently through secure channels, anticipating each other's moves. The humans' actions were a perfect combination of defense, observation, and strategy. On USS Titan, Captain Maya Lorne noted that the alien projectiles appeared to be measuring the fleet's response time and coordination. She relayed her observations to Horizon, allowing the fleet to adjust tactics in real time. On Horizon, Captain Drake understood that this was more than a simple attack. It was a test of humanity's readiness, restraint, and intelligence. Every officer maintained focus, knowing that a single mistake could escalate the encounter into full-scale war. The warship's massive hull reflected starlight in strange patterns. Strange energy pulses radiated from its spires. Yet humans continued to neutralize every threat calmly. The entire galaxy watched as the humans demonstrated precision unmatched by any other species. Alien civilizations across sectors L55, Z94, and Morlock 5 recorded the event, broadcasting it as a lesson in patience, intelligence, and discipline. The humans' countermeasures neutralized even the most complex attacks, proving that firepower alone was not their strength. Coordination, strategy, and calm thinking made them a force to be respected. The unknown warship's captain, Commander Xylar Vex, observed the humans carefully, realizing that this species could not be intimidated or easily defeated. Each warning shot had been met with perfect defense, not aggression. Aboard Horizon, Captain Drake ordered continuous scans, recording every detail of the alien weapons, energy flows, and shield patterns. The fleet's response algorithms updated in real time. Drones captured thousands of images for analysis. Across the galaxy, whispers spread that humanity's defense had turned a dangerous test into an opportunity to demonstrate unmatched power without firing an offensive shot. The unknown warship paused, as if acknowledging that humans had passed this first challenge. The fleet remained alert, ready for anything, yet calm and confident. The galaxy began to understand that humanity's power was not just in weapons, but in discipline, strategy, and the ability to respond instantly under pressure. The warning shots had tested the humans, and humanity had proven that no force in the galaxy could catch them unprepared. Every officer, every drone, every ship had worked as one, showcasing the unmatched coordination, intelligence, and courage that would make humans a force respected and feared across the stars. Humanity decided it was time to show the unknown warship near planet Rithora that they were not only capable of defense, but also of precise, controlled offense. The USS Horizon, captained by Elena Drake, coordinated with USS Titan, USS Vanguard, USS Resolute, USS Sentinel, and USS Guardian to execute a carefully calculated strike. The goal was not to destroy, but to disable non-critical systems and assert dominance. Each ship had its target assigned with millimeter accuracy. Drones were deployed to guide laser arrays towards specific sections of the alien vessel. The warship's hull was massive, covered in spires, conduits, and shield generators. Humans aimed only at propulsion units and outer panels, avoiding weapons arrays and life support areas. The first laser strike from Horizon hit a propulsion conduit, creating sparks and minor disruption. The alien ship rocked slightly, its energy pulses fluctuating. The unknown commander, Xylar Vex, quickly adjusted shields, but the humans were already analyzing the new shield pattern to plan the next strike. USS Titan, led by Captain Maya Lorne, targeted a shield generator at the rear, firing controlled bursts that weakened the shield without causing collapse. The warship's massive hull glowed as energy dissipated, yet it remained intact. The humans' precision and control astonished alien observers across sectors Z94, Q12, and L55. Each ship fired in perfect sequence, Horizon, Titan, and Vanguard alternating attacks so the warship could not stabilize fully. Drones captured thousands of images in real time, relaying structural data back to the fleet. Scientists on Horizon analyzed every hit and shield response, updating attack algorithms instantly. Captain Drake ordered that no excessive force be used, ensuring the humans' actions demonstrated discipline and intelligence rather than aggression. The warship attempted evasive maneuvers, shifting slowly, but the humans anticipated each move, adjusting their firing angles and shield coverage to maintain pressure without risking unnecessary escalation. Commander Victor Hale on USS Resolute calculated gravitational effects on the warship, ensuring laser strikes avoided causing catastrophic reactions that could harm the asteroid belt or Rithora. Captain Rajan Kaur on Vanguard managed drone swarms to intercept debris or energy pulses. The fleet moved with perfect synchronization, each captain reading the other's actions like a single mind. Alien observers whispered in awe, noting that humans could control the battlefield with strategy alone. The unknown warship emitted strange energy pulses, perhaps testing the humans' limits. Yet the fleet adjusted instantly, maintaining shields, recalibrating lasers, and repositioning drones. On Titan, Captain Maya Lorne noted subtle weaknesses in shield distribution, signaling Horizon and Vanguard to focus the next strike on those areas. The warship rocked more noticeably, but did not fire, apparently recognizing that the humans were not reckless aggressors, but skilled tacticians. Aboard Horizon, Captain Drake reminded her crew that every action reinforced humanity's reputation in the galaxy. Each strike was a message that humans were precise, disciplined, and unmatched in strategy. Engineers aboard Horizon and Resolute ran simulations predicting the warship's next potential move, ensuring drones and lasers would be ready for any change. The aliens watching from afar reported that the humans' coordination was unlike anything seen before, each ship supporting the others, covering weaknesses and anticipating enemy responses perfectly. The unknown warship's massive hull glowed and pulsed under repeated strikes, yet it remained operational. Its commander perhaps realizing that the humans' intent was measured, not destructive. The humans continued their controlled offensive, disabling propulsion conduits, outer shield generators, and energy emitters in a pattern that conveyed strength without aggression. The Galactic Council and distant civilizations took note. Whispers spread that Earth's fleet was not only powerful, but capable of tactical brilliance and self-control. Captain Drake ensured the fleet remained flexible, ready to halt or adjust strikes instantly if the warship reacted unpredictably. Drones captured live footage and structural data for analysis, reinforcing humanity's understanding of the alien ship. The warship seemed to acknowledge the human's skill, slowing maneuvers and pulsing energy rhythmically. Perhaps as a sign of respect, the humans had proven that even the most massive and advanced alien vessel could be controlled through strategy, coordination, and intelligence, rather than raw force. The fleet maintained pressure without overstepping, demonstrating to the galaxy that Earth's strength was in its mind as much as its weapons. Alien sectors Z-94, Q-12, L-55, and N-78 broadcasted reports of humanity's controlled strike. Praising their discipline, observers noted that the humans had transformed a dangerous confrontation into a demonstration of unmatched tactical skill. The unknown warship remained functional, but subdued, and the humans' fleet stood ready for the next challenge. The galaxy watched in awe as Earth displayed that power paired with intelligence could dominate without unnecessary violence. Every officer, captain, and drone had played a perfect role, proving that humanity's strategic brilliance was unmatched across the stars. Sensors aboard the human fleet revealed something astonishing about the massive unknown warship near planet Rithora. It was not an active threat as initially feared, but an ancient relic from the long-lost Zelthar Empire, a civilization believed extinct for centuries. The ship had remained operational through advanced self-maintenance systems, energy cores powered by unknown technology, and shields that had survived millennia. The humans realized that the warship's tests, the warning shots, energy pulses, and evasive maneuvers were designed to measure the fleet's coordination, intelligence, and restraint. Aboard the USS Horizon, Captain Elena Drake gathered her bridge crew, eyes scanning the data streams, understanding that this revelation changed everything. The fleet's previous actions, neutralizing attacks, conducting precise strikes on non-critical systems, and demonstrating patience, had passed the hidden test of the ancient warship. Across the formation, drones continued mapping the alien vessel, capturing every conduit, energy pulse, and structural design for analysis. Engineers and scientists worked frantically to decode the centuries-old technology, noting that the ship's design was centuries ahead of anything cataloged in the galaxy. USS Titan, led by Captain Maya Lorne, recorded every moment, sending high-resolution scans back to Earth, ensuring that human civilization could study and learn from this discovery for decades. The alien commander, Xylar Vex, observed silently, apparently acknowledging that humanity had proven itself, even though his species had designed the test. Other civilizations in sectors Z94, Q12, L55, and N78 watched as humanity's calm and intelligent response became clear. Humans had demonstrated that they could manage extreme threats with logic, strategy, and discipline rather than aggression. The Galactic Council convened urgently, acknowledging that Earth had passed an unprecedented challenge. Their fleet had not only survived, but shown superior coordination and tactical skill. Reports from alien historians suggested that no other species in recent centuries had demonstrated such control over a dangerous situation. Aboard USS Resolute, Commander Victor Hale analyzed the warship's propulsion and shield systems, realizing that with the knowledge gained from this encounter, humanity could develop technology far beyond current standards. Captain Rajan Kaur on USS Vanguard coordinated with the fleet to maintain defensive formations while preparing protocols to study and interact safely with the ancient vessel. The human strategy had been flawless. They had proven their ability to defend, attack precisely, and respond intelligently. The unknown warship, once a symbol of fear, now became a symbol of opportunity. Its massive hull slowly powered down, energy pulses stabilizing as if acknowledging the human skill. Across planet Rithora and nearby systems, sensors detected the reduction in energy emissions. The humans' actions had prevented unnecessary destruction, demonstrating diplomacy through calculated military prowess. On Horizon, Captain Drake instructed engineers to focus on understanding the ship's technology without harming it. Drones continued mapping interior systems, conduits, and energy cores. The galaxy watched in awe as humans handled what had seemed an impossible challenge. Alien leaders and historians noted that humanity's fleet had acted with restraint, intelligence, and precision, transforming potential disaster into triumph. The Zelthar warship, ancient yet functional, had effectively measured humanity's readiness for interstellar challenges. The humans' fleet had passed the test, showing that Earth was no longer a minor species, but a major force capable of maintaining order, defending itself, and demonstrating unmatched strategic thinking. Reports spread across sectors L55, Z94, and Morlock 5, praising humans for handling the encounter without casualties, without destruction, and with remarkable coordination. Aboard Horizon, Captain Drake felt a mixture of relief and pride, knowing that the fleet had proven Earth's place among the galaxy's strongest civilizations. The crew celebrated quietly, aware that this was a milestone in human history. The warship remained nearby, powered down but intact, a reminder of humanity's newly recognized strength. Knowledge gained from the encounter would shape future fleets, defense systems, and interstellar diplomacy. Alien observers, including those from the surviving Zelthar descendants, acknowledged that humans had achieved a rare combination of power, intelligence, and restraint. The humans' measured offensive, flawless defense, and strategic patience had earned them universal respect. The unknown warship, once feared as an unstoppable force, now symbolized humanity's arrival as a disciplined and brilliant civilization. The galaxy realized that Earth was no longer just a planet, but a dominant, intelligent power. And every species watching understood that the humans' actions had permanently altered the balance of interstellar respect and influence. The encounter with the ancient warship had proven that humanity's unmatched power was not just in weapons, but in coordination, intelligence, strategy, and the ability to face the unknown without fear. The fleet remained vigilant, ready to respond to any future challenge, yet confident that Earth had demonstrated its rightful place among the galaxy's strongest and most capable civilizations. The massive Zelthar warship, now recognized as an ancient relic, was carefully deactivated and placed in orbit near planet Rithora for study. Humanity ensured that every system was safely powered down, energy cores stabilized, and shields maintained to prevent accidental damage. Aboard the USS Horizon, Captain Elena Drake coordinated with her fleet to secure the warship. Drones continued mapping its entire structure. Collecting unprecedented data about centuries-old alien technology, engineers and scientists aboard Horizon, Titan, Vanguard, and Resolute worked tirelessly to understand the complex systems, energy conduits, and propulsion mechanisms. Every piece of information was transmitted to Earth for further research. The humans' actions demonstrated not only strategic skill, but also respect for the relic. The fleet maintained defensive positions around the warship, while Earth and allied civilizations studied its significance. Humans shared select data with trusted allies in the Orvian Confederacy and the Celtrax Federation, promoting cooperation while ensuring the knowledge remained protected. The Galactic Council formally acknowledged humanity's achievement, praising the fleet for handling a potential threat with intelligence, restraint, and unmatched tactical brilliance. Across alien sectors Z-94, Q-12, and L-55, reports spread that humans had turned a dangerous encounter into an opportunity for learning and diplomacy. The Zelthar warship, once feared for its unknown power, had become a symbol of human discipline, strategy, and growing influence. Aboard the Horizon, Captain Drake and her senior officers analyzed the warship's propulsion cores, noting that understanding them could revolutionize human space travel. Captain Maya Lorne on Titan studied the shield technology, realizing that humans could improve defensive systems to an unprecedented level. Captain Rajan Kaur on Vanguard focused on energy management, ensuring that future fleets could deploy similar systems safely. The crew of USS Resolute mapped the weapon arrays, understanding the principles of alien engineering while confirming that no harm was done. The galaxy watched as humans demonstrated a unique combination of power, intelligence, and moral responsibility. Across planet Rithora, scientists on the surface transmitted data to orbiting fleets, collaborating with humanity's ships to analyze the relic. Distant civilizations, including surviving Zelthar descendants, acknowledged that humans had passed a test older than most current species, earning universal respect. Reports from sectors, Morlock 5 and Zerathia, described Earth's fleet as a perfect example of controlled strength, intelligence, and discipline. The humans' careful handling of the warship prevented conflict, preserved history, and established Earth as a dominant and responsible power. Throughout the fleet, crews monitored energy fluctuations, ensuring the warship remained stable. Every drone continued capturing images and structural data, transmitting it to research facilities on Earth. The knowledge gained promised to enhance human technology for decades. The humans' reputation across the galaxy reached new heights. Whispers spread that Earth could not only defend itself, but also maintain order and influence in interstellar affairs. Aboard Horizon, Captain Drake reflected on the journey from the sudden appearance of the unknown warship to its peaceful deactivation. Every crew member had played a crucial role, their discipline, skill, and calm thinking proving humanity's unmatched capability. Alien leaders and diplomats now regarded humans as equals, a civilization that could face ancient and powerful technology without fear, aggression, or rash decisions. The humans had demonstrated that true strength was intelligence, coordination, patience, and strategy. The Zelthar warship's presence remained a constant reminder of what humans had achieved. The fleet returned to defensive positions around Rithora, ensuring that no unexpected events could destabilize the situation. Scientists and engineers continued studying the warship, documenting every finding for Earth's technological advancement. Across the galaxy, media and interstellar communications broadcast humanity's success, inspiring admiration and respect from allied and rival species alike. The encounter had become a milestone, showing that humanity had risen as a disciplined, strategic, and intelligent power. The warship, now silent and deactivated, symbolized the humans' ability to transform a dangerous and mysterious event into a historic achievement. The fleet's careful management of the situation had prevented war, gained knowledge, and cemented Earth's place as a capable and respected civilization. The galaxy recognized that humanity could face unknown threats, respond with unmatched precision, and turn challenges into opportunities for growth and cooperation. The USS Horizon, along with Titan, Vanguard, Resolute, Sentinel, and Guardian, remained vigilant but confident, having proven that Earth's fleets were ready to defend the galaxy while maintaining peace. Humanity had not only survived the test but emerged stronger, wiser, and universally respected. The Zelthar warship, once feared, now floated as a monument to human discipline, intelligence, and unmatched strategic power. Every officer, captain, and crew member knew that this moment would be remembered for centuries. Humanity's reputation as a dominant and responsible force in the galaxy had been secured, and the story of the warship's arrival, test, and deactivation would inspire awe for generations.